Welcome back to the Huddle. Let's have a look at the news leading into round 7. Cameron Murray has been named outside the starting 17, but is said to be a 50-50 chance of making the team, so definitely keep an eye on the team list released 1 hour before the game. And Andrew Fifita, despite picking up a knee injury, has been named to start, but there is plenty of talk that he could be a late out. And for Jai Arrow owners, it's great to see him named despite picking up a corked back last game. And for those who own Nathan Brown, he's still out with an injury. And there's good news for George Jennings owners, he's retained his spot, and those who bought in Christian Crichton were rewarded with a try last week, and he now has a break even of -15, so should hopefully make a bit of cash, and with the Josh Mansell injury, he'll probably see a few more games as well. Before we take a look at the trades for round 7, be sure to subscribe for more Supercoach content, and hopefully you'll join in the conversation. Get involved in the comment section. The potential trades for round 7 are trading out JMK for Riley Jacks, and saying goodbye to Luciano Leilua, and welcoming Jack Kacheski to the team. Now JMK still has some money to make, however Jax has a break even of -57 and is about to skyrocket in price. I'd either have to get rid of JT, Lockie Croker or JMK to bring Riley Jacks in. Now JT does look battered, but he has a couple of home games and he covers me for round 13. Croker has a lowish break even and also plays 13, and as JMK doesn't cover me for round 13, he is the one to make way for Riley Jacks. The second trade is to get rid of Luciano Leilua. He is an absolute auto emergency nightmare, just getting junk minutes at the end of the game. And Jack Kacheski, he hasn't set the world on fire, but he's priced at 192k, played 80 minutes last week, and he's named to start again in the second row this week. I'm a bit worried about his point per minute as it's only around 0.5, so he definitely needs to get the minutes to be a worthwhile trade. He has a break even of -6, which isn't amazing for a cheapie, but he's definitely going to make a bit of money, and I'm hoping he retains his starting spot, and he could also be a handy cover for round 13. And I don't have him in my team, but another popular trade this week will be getting rid of Semi, who seems to have peaked, and bringing in the likes of Rapana or Madison there at the Roosters. Some people may also be thinking of bringing in Taumalolo, as he had a great game full of base stats, but I'd like to see him back that up a few weeks in a row, but he'll definitely be considered for round 13 coverage. So here is the team for round 7. I've decided to include TPJ as he is named to start. However, if he's named on the bench just before the game, I might be tempted to play Lodge instead. I'm hoping Murray gets a start. I've got him in there, but if he's a late out, I'd have to chuck in Kacheski or Croker, because the Broncos players like Lodge or TPJ, they would have played before Murray. So hopefully we'll get some early mail on Murray and I'll be able to make a decision. I've also decided to play Kenner against the Raiders over Isacco up against the Storm. The Storm are generally good at keeping opponents to small scores, so he may not see many goal kicking opportunities. Now the vice captain for this week, it's a bit of a pod option. I'm going with JT. A lot of people are fed up with him. He's just not been performing, but he's at home. I'm hoping he can bounce back, maybe ton up, and I'm going to have a crack at JT as my vice captain. And the captain for this week is on the other Trbojevic brother. It's Tommy Turbo. I may be tempted to go the safer way and put it on Gerbo, but at the moment, coming up against Parramatta, I'm hoping Manly will bounce back from last week and Turbo will be able to crack the 100-point mark. So let me know in the comments what you think of my trades, my VC and captain choice. Feel free to ask any questions about your team, and again, thanks to those who are getting involved in the comment section, helping each other out. It's great to see. So be sure to share and subscribe. Stay tuned for tomorrow. I'll be releasing another video that will hopefully help you out with your Supercoach season. I hope you have a massive round 7. Let's go.